Hi everyone, it's Jacqueline Haller here. I'm excited to read my blog titled List of 11, A Global Social Experiment. On January 1st of 2018, I sat down in my favorite part of my home where I'm always most inspired, famously known as my perch to close friends and colleagues. And while on my perch, I wrote an email to myself. I listed 11 things, experiences or energies that I wanted to happen or have cleared up, feelings I wanted to have manifested, and just in general, what I wanted to see happen by the end of this year. Before I go to sleep each night with purpose, feeling, and mindfulness, I read each of the 11 points to myself and feel what it would feel like to have 11 come true. Why 11? Well, when you add up the numbers of 2018, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, it equals 11. And without getting too much into numerology, ones and repetitive ones carry a powerful vibration. The idea and experiment being that our thoughts manifest into reality. If we were to choose our thoughts more wisely and with purpose and intent, and only spend a short minute reading them to ourselves each night before we fall asleep, or whenever you get a moment to yourself, what could potentially happen in 365 days? We are going to find out. Now, why the social experiment? One evening, I was having dinner with some dear friends, and I invited them to participate in this with me. We would not share with each other what we had written, as that somehow removes its power and the energy behind it, but that we would agree at the end of this year to come together again and read out what we had written to ourselves, to each other, checking off what had actually manifested. I mean, after all, if we aren't manifesting, what are we really doing with our time and our lives? I then shared it with my yogic friends and also brought it to my office team as a social experiment for those who wanted to participate. Their list of 11 now safely tucked away in a private container in my office. Very different from making a New Year's resolution. I'm sharing this social experiment with everyone here. Possibly you would like to participate, possibly not. It is completely a personal choice. However, to some degree, we are all living the lives that we have thought or dreamed for ourselves in some capacity or another. And so, if that is possible in the now, I can't help but wonder what is possible when we actually make it a daily practice. It is simple. Write an email to yourself or put it down on a piece of paper and write 11 things that you want and the way those things are going to feel when they arrive, or possibly why you want them. Then spend a short minute a day reading and feeling those things you wrote. And at the end of this year, let's see what happens. After all, why not? What else are we doing with our thoughts and our lives if not making our deepest dreams come true? Join me and share your stories at hashtag list of 11 and hashtag global social experiment. Om.